What's up everybody, this is Yair and today we are going to draw Gohan Super Saiyan 2 from Dragon Ball Super. Okay, so I've got here an A3 sized paper and a perfect square. Each side is 3 centimeters and we are going to draw Gohan in a powering up stance. So first I'm gonna start by drawing the shape of his face. Then I'm gonna draw a cross to indicate where the nose and the eyes will be. And now I'm gonna draw the wrinkles between the eyes. The eyebrow will come all the way here. And to draw the eye, I'm just gonna draw 3 lines and make sure to do them curved. It's gonna look directly at us, so I'm gonna draw his pupil right there. And of course the famous cheek marks. Okay, and because of the angle, the left eye will be noticeably smaller and the pupil will be on the far right. Gonna add the cheek marks and some wrinkles. And we'll draw the nose just like that. If you want, you can use this guideline. Now I'm gonna draw his mouth really close to the nose and we're gonna give him that vicious angry look. Don't forget to indicate his bottom lip. Okay, and now I'm gonna draw the ear and I'm gonna use 3 lines to create the template. So we go 1, 2, and connect the dots. Add the details. Okay, I'm gonna do some refinement to the jaw and I'm gonna draw the hairline. Okay, and once we are happy with the result, we can go on and draw the hair. So this is Gohan from Dragon Ball Super, which means that he's not gonna have that famous spike of hair covering his eye. I'm gonna start by drawing the shape of the hair by using those guidelines, and then I'm gonna start drawing the individual spikes, and I'm gonna do it by drawing 3 lines. Okay, once I'm done, I'm gonna get rid of all the guidelines and I'm gonna add some random lines from one side to the other to give him that nice detailed look. Awesome, and we are ready to draw the neck and the torso. So first I'm gonna draw the neck. I'm gonna draw 1 curved line here, second one here, and I'm gonna add the neck muscles. Let's zoom out a bit. Okay, so we'll continue by drawing his traps and I'm gonna draw a rough sketch of his torso, which I will refine later. This will be his belt and his pants. And very quickly I'm gonna fix this area because it should be slightly more to the left. And now I can refine it by adding the shirt underneath, some creases, and we'll continue by drawing his left arm. So if you want, you can use this guideline to help you draw the bicep and the fist. So I'm gonna start by drawing an indication of the bicep and the shoulder, and then I'm gonna draw a rough shape of the fist, and lastly is forearm. Awesome, and once I have the overall shape I can add the details, so I'm gonna start by adding the fingers. Then I'm gonna add the knuckles and his thumb. Draw his handband, and refine his elbow. Detail the bicep and add an indication to the shoulder. Awesome, now I'm gonna draw his pecs, and just like before with the eyes, the right pec will be bigger because it's closer to our eyes. And real quick I'm gonna fix the neck muscles. And add the trachea. Okay, so now we can draw his right arm. I'm gonna start by drawing the shoulder, the bicep, the tricep, and the forearm. And just like with the left arm, I'm gonna indicate the shape of the fist. I'm gonna add his thumb over here. And the rest of the fingers. Now I can add the policies and the knuckles. And all we have to do now is detail his handband. Okay, so we'll continue with the refinement. I'm gonna add a lot of random lines from side to side to indicate the creases on his belt. And of course add more creases to the pants and to the shirt. Okay, and once we are done with the creases, I want to give Gohan a fierce look like he's in a battle. So I'm gonna add some tears and some dirt to his clothes. Okay, awesome, and I'm really happy with the result. So we can go on and use the ink pens. I'm gonna use a 0.2 black pen from Faber-Castell, and just like I always tell you, you want to rotate the page so you can have your natural hand movement. If you find yourself shaking a lot once you're doing the inking process, what I recommend for you is to practice on drawings that doesn't mean anything to you. Like, do some sketchy drawings and try to use the pen as much as possible so you can gain more experience. Okay, and we'll do a nice magic trick right there. Awesome, and I'm gonna use the charcoal eraser to get rid of all the lead. And then I'll use the famous eraser stick for the stubborn areas. Okay, and we can see that the drawing is clean and ready to get colored. So I'm gonna use the Copic markers. They are alcohol-based markers, which means they can blend very well. I'm gonna start by coloring the pants. I'll use 3 different tones for that, and I'll start with YR04. Then I'm gonna use a darker tone, YR07. And I'm gonna blend them with a brighter color, YR04. And finally, to add a nice touch, I'm gonna use the darker tone, which will be E08. Okay, and I'm gonna do exactly the same for the upper shirt. Awesome, once we are done, I'm gonna color the belt. So just like before, I'm gonna use 3 different tones of the color blue. I'm gonna start with B24. Then I'll use a darker tone for the middle area, B97. And the darkest color will be B39. Blend it all with the brightest color and with the mid-tone. And I'll do exactly the same for the handbands. And for some reason the tip of my marker started bleeding, so I grabbed quickly a piece of paper and soaked the ink. Awesome, and once we are done with that, we can go on and color the skin. So the brightest color will be E00, and you can pay attention that I'm gonna leave some white areas from the light source. Then I'm gonna use YR61 for the shadow areas. And finally the darkest color will be YR02. Don't forget to blend it with the brightest color E00. And I'm gonna do the same for the left hand. You can see on your top left the number of Copic I'll be using in case you missed it. Okay, and once we are done with the body, we can focus on the face. So I'm gonna start using E00 again, and I'm gonna leave some blank areas again because of the light source, and I'm gonna leave them on his cheeks, the bump above the eye, and in case you are wondering why, it's because those areas sticks out more, which means they'll get more light. Now I'm gonna use the darker tone for the shadow areas, and because the light will come from both sides, the middle area will be darker. And finally, I'm gonna use YR02 and blend the entire area with E00. Awesome, so now we can color the eyes. I'm gonna use two tones for that. I'll start with BG23, a brighter green, and then I'll use BG49, a blue-green tone. I'm gonna use the colorless blender to blend them, and add a nice shadow with the same color BG49. Awesome, and now we can color the eyebrows and the hair. So for the eyebrows I'm gonna start with Y15, and a darker tone for the shadow areas will be YR23. Okay, so I'm gonna demonstrate how to color one spike. I'll start with YR00, and I'm gonna leave a blank area, of course. Then I'll use Y15, and the darkest color will be YR23, and finally blend in with Y00. Awesome, and I'll do the same process for the rest of the spikes. Awesome, and now we can continue by drawing a nice aura. So first I'm gonna indicate the shape of the aura. And then I'm gonna use a lot of fast straight lines in a form of a spike. And I'm gonna add more volume until I'm satisfied. Awesome, and now I'm gonna add some more energy lines inside. And before we'll start using the pastels, I'm gonna take a red color pencil and add some wounds to Gohan. Then I'm gonna take a blue pen and draw the lightning effect and add some more volume. And I'll do the same all around Gohan. Awesome, so once we are done, we can start using the color pastels. So I'm gonna use soft color pastels, and I'm only gonna use a yellow one. So I'm gonna take the yellow pastel and smear it on a different piece of paper, and I'm gonna take the remains with my finger and smear it inside the aura, just like that. Awesome, and you can decide for yourselves if you want to add more volume so you can get more contrast. I'm fine with this result, and to finish up this drawing, I'm gonna refine it by adding some more lines with the yellow color pencil. And we are done, everybody! This is how we draw Gohan Super Saiyan 2 from Dragon Ball Super. I really hope they will actually make him go Super Saiyan 2 and make him badass again. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and share this video with your friends. It will help me a lot keep uploading more content for you. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and as always, keep being awesome, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace!